Yeah, done no. Village boy stepping up to the plate. That's on the medieval equivalent of jar. Be like that, eh? Some simple village boy, living a simple village life. I know everyone, even the man who's fucked my wife. We live our village lives, experiencing murder, famine and strife. But I'm the village boy who sings throughout the night. Hey, walking to the Grey Hall, hear me proclaim, oh shit, it's little young Vill, here to pay his annual bills. I walk up, flute in hand, please bro, you've got to understand, I've been busy, truth is I've been chopping on zoos, barely getting by puffing and flutes. And I got a quarrel with the man who's fucked my betrothed. If only I was living in modern day Hove, I'll bring out the gat and be done with it. But I cannot do that, I get 100 Brits demanding me for a trial for murder. I'll be like, bro, have you even heard her? She stays at home fucking other men. Go home, no food made, go to the oven den. At least have the decency to not fuck another 10. And I still have to raise the child. On second thoughts I might just face that trial, cause I'm a simple village boy, living a simple village life. I know everyone, even the man who's fucked my wife. We live our village lives, experiencing murder, famine and strife. But I'm the village boy who sings throughout the night. The man laughs at me, everyone in the Grey Hall laughs at me. To the ground I thought I'd beg him, please, just another week. I ain't making money but I'm hoping for a lucky streak. I managed to leave with nothing but a blow to the forehead on my great big dome. And now I stumble on down the road to my humble abode. Oh, I just saw another man leave my gaff but I don't even care, cause I just saw the poster advertising the village fair. I look down at my flute in hand, I think this might be my time. I'll be proclaimed throughout the land as the medieval king of rhyme. I prepare for weeks counting down the days, nothing's changed, still not getting laid. And now the night is here, the crowds will come out to cheer for the musicians from here, near, far and wide. Trembling in fear I could have cried, but I pluck up the courage and sit on a protruding root, place my lips tentatively onto my flute, and then I hesitate. I must speak my mind before I do the deed and celebrate. All of you, one and all, I say, even the fools who laughed at me in the great hall. All around the grove they all stare at the little village boy. Many a hardship you have dealt. Landlord, please don't fetch the belt. I know, I'm 2 months overdue on rent. One can hope that after I've sung this tune you'll relent. All I want is to bring music to one's ears, and also make fat peas so one can eat and add weight to one's rear. So listen, all of thee, as I blow you a tune, to bring joy to you on this summer's day in June. My lips press against the cold instrument. I know all the fair maidens will be into it. Village boy, living a simple village life. I know everyone, even the man who's fucked my wife. We live our village lives, experiencing murder, famine and strife. But I'm the village boy who sings throughout the night. As I continue to blow my melody, the distant sound of rumpy-pumpy radiating from my abode comes to an abrupt halt. My damnable wife stumbles into the grove and realises our failed marriage is all her fault. And what's that? I haven't seen it in years. Lust in my wife's eyes, she wants to come near. Back wench, I think, for many a maiden is blushing within the grove. I'll give the bitch the music she's like to loathe. Village boy, little young Vill, medieval king of grime, switching this shit up until the end of time. Bruh, this night is mad, my village folk begin to partake in a dance. The great woodland creatures come out and begin to jump and prance. The village folk, aghast at the spectacle, find themselves joining in. I laugh and continue to play, drowning in the coin they bring. I see silver, pennies and even gold fall around me, it's too much to behold. I find myself breathless but I continue to concoct my music. I find myself alive with movement, I think I'm beginning to lose it. As I dance a tune with my lips, another occurs with my hips. The maidens are flocking at the dozen, and the men are cheering, even the one who governs. I've made it, finally, the village boy. For once in my life I don't want to pass into the void. For once in my life I brought happiness and joy, because I'm a simple village boy, living a simple village life. I know everyone, even the man who's fucked my ex-wife. We live our village lives, experiencing murder, famine and strife. But I'm the village boy who sings throughout the night. Hey!